Hello everyone, our topic is marketing practice in small tourism and hospitality firm, and the author is Martin Frill. He's the active professor in School of Business in University of Buckingham, United Kingdom. And about the presentation content, in the first article, we will talk about the author background, journal synopsis or background, research method with survey, the role of the marketing categories, what exactly we found after the national survey, which was conducted in 1990s, and let's discuss if there is any room to improvement. So he's the author Martin Frill, and that's his business email ID, and he works with School of Business, that's in Buckingham in England. So about the article synopsis. Um, So the article is all about the marketing practice in small tourism and hospitality firms. So the small firms in tourism and hospitality make up the majority of firms in the industry, and yet little is known about their marketing approaches or activities. And there has been a steady growth in interest in small tourism and hospitality firm since the late 1980s. So, the topic is all about like there is a difference in the marketing activities which was being used by the small firms versus the large firms. And so, in the findings of the first national survey of small tourism and hospitality firm in the UK, so they're going to be a survey as well, a national survey, which was conducted in the four parts of United Kingdom, and the survey focused on the four key areas of marketing, which are marketing planning, promotion method, pricing method, and the marketing research. So these all are the method that were being used um, by the national by the those firms. And in the end, going to be conclusion. So what exactly the result came from that national survey? So it is becoming increasingly clear, however, that small tourism and hospitality firms, although having much in common with larger tourism and hospitality firms, operate according to often quite different marketing imperatives. In short, there is more that differentiates small firms from large firms in terms of their marketing than size alone. The aim of this presentation is to outline some of the key characteristics of the marketing practice of um, the small tourism and hospitality firm in an attempt to better understand the nature of such marketing. So the national survey conducted in the small tourism and hospitality firms in 1996, and it was conducted in the four regions in England. The center of the study of small tourism and hospitality firm based at Leeds Metropolitan University, UK, conducted the first major national survey of small tourism and hospitality firm in 1996. So, the two main aim of the survey. The two key aim of the survey were to identify the main concern of small tourism and hospitality business owners and to examine in some detail their business practices. And the survey focused on the four regions, which I have told you before. The region was selected to be representative of the variety of small firm experience in England and were defined by broad regional tourist board boundaries. The cost consideration did not allow for all the regional tourist board areas to be included. So that was a cost issue where all the regions are not included. The approach, however, does allow for the inclusion of other region in future survey. And so this is the principal activity of sample firm which they have chosen in those four regions. The survey targeted a cross section of sectors and comprised almost 1,400 firms employing fewer than 50 people. So this is the sample population table 1, and the table 2 is the response rate by region. So as per the region, they have given the responses to the survey. The definition of small firm adopted from the survey is that proposed by the European Commission, which emphasizes number of employees. A micro enterprises employs fewer than 10 people, and a small enterprises employ between 10 and 49 people. The sampling frame for the survey was constituted from the British Telecom Business Database, which identified a total of 30548 firms in the four regions. We can easily see in table 1 a total of 1359 small businesses replied, giving a response of rate of 31% for the survey. So like in the national survey, they have also included a pilot survey. So in the light of the pilot survey, several important amendments were made, including the reducing the number of open-ended questions, improving instruction to respondents, and slightly shortening the length of the question. So in addition, the pilot survey helped to identify the range of key issues and procedure relating to small hospitality and tourism firm marketing. And one of the main aim of the survey was to go some way towards redressing this imbalance in the light of growing interest in small tourism and hospitality firm marketing. So this paper considered the principal survey finding in the area of marketing in an attempt to provide an insight into the marketing practice of small and tourism hospitality firms. So those small tourism and hospitality firms, they have used four categories. One is the marketing planning, promotion methods and pricing methods, and market research for their marketing the small tourism and firms in late 1990s. However, the survey didn't attempt to explain why small hospitality and tourism firms do things the way they do. Instead, it attempted to measure and quantify small hospitality and tourism firm marketing rather than determine cause and effect relationship. So this will be conducted in the future research. The best thing about the survey is these firms religiously followed the marketing plan, which is the best part of the survey. Which what we got to know from the findings that according to some authors like Cox and Joffe in 1980, they said the most small firms do not undertake formal marketing plan. However, in the case of National Survey in England, formal marketing plan was taken to mean a written plan which directed action. So these surveys, they take seriously the marketing plan and they implement it into their business. And marketing plan time period. So a majority of small tourism and hospitality firm in sample formulating a marketing plan, whether on a formal or informal basis, over the previous 12 months. And of those firms that did formulate a plan, the overwhelming majority planned up to 1 year ahead. So 73% of the firms, they plan their marketing plan for 1 year. Let's talk about the promotion method. The small firm and hospitality firms, they have used promotion method as a tool for promoting their business, and they used different promotion methods such as local advertising, sale literature, price promotion, national advertising, personal selling, competitions, merchandising, sponsorship, internet. So these are the nine principal method of promotion they had used for their business consistently over the previous 12 months by the small firms in the sample. So local advertising was the most widely accepted used form of promotion with over two-thirds of the sample. And this is perhaps to be expected in that small firm will tend to rely heavily on the local market for trade. However, it is interesting to note that national advertising was the third most used form of promotion, accounting for over one-third of sample firm. This understates its importance as a promotion method in some sectors. However, notably the accommodation sector where national advertising took over the local advertising. And the second most used form of promotion was price promotion, like discounted prices. This is perhaps not expected given the tourism and hospitality industries. Discounted pricing as a competitive tool as a result in part of the ready substitutability of many part of the products. Just under half of the sample firm used this form of promotion. A similar number of firms used sale literature as a form of promotion. So, like the discounted price is the second most promotional activity used by the firms, and the least usage of internet as a promotion activity. It can be seen from table 7. The least used form of promotion overall was advertising on internet, followed closely by sponsorship and merchandising. Although advertising on the internet was the least used form of promotion, generally this was not the case for all the sectors, particularly for the accommodation. It is not, however, that over 10% of sample firms advertised on the internet, which still constitute a sizable number of firms. So this is a very likelihood that use of internet will increase over the next few years. And about the internet, the social media, will be talk about in our article second by Guru. So this is the promotion method ranked within each sector. The above are the visitor attraction, travel agents, hotel, bed and breakfast, self-catering, public houses, fast food and takeaway, restaurant, cafes. Those are the small firms and hospitality firms, and they have given importance to the promotion method as per the number wise. So the visitor attraction believe in doing the local advertising first, then they follow the sales literature, then they follow the price promotion, then they follow national advertising, then they do the advertisement on internet, then they believe in personal selling, competition, merchandising, and sponsorship. So this is how it goes for the other firms as well. So the pricing method is one of the most common method used by the small firm in hospitality. And price is one of the key tool in the marketing toolbox, and it is particularly important in helping to manage demand and sales. Many small firms in tourism and hospitality are price followers, responding to the dictates of the marketplace. Small firms generally cannot compete on price with large competitors, and non-price competition is safer and often more successful for small firms. It is suggested that small firms in tourism and hospitality use the tool of pricing much as larger firms do. However, one third of the respondents in the national survey used variable pricing approaches. It means they adjusted their price according to the marketplace. So they adjusted their price according to the buying power of the consumer of that particular geographical area. This is called using of a variable price approach. And the second method they have used in pricing is higher prices is equal to higher level of services. It is suggested that small firm can maintain higher prices and profits than the industry norm because many small firms occupy niches by providing highly specialized services, possibly in a geographical isolated area, and often do not perceive themselves to have clear competition. In many cases, higher prices are often equated with higher level of services and better quality level of services, which they did for their customers. With the help of market research, we got to know 50% of the firms focus on the customer service. They believe in providing a really good customer service and to focus on their customers only. And the second thing we got to know, they believe in to have a new product and services lead to innovation. If they have a really good new products in their stores, definitely that can grab more attention of the customers. Over like 50% of the firms surveyed conducted research into one or more aspect of marketing, with the greatest focus being on customer need and customer service or like quality issues. This provides some indication of the degree to which the marketing concept is practiced in small tourism and hospitality firm. This focus on customer issue is consistent across the sectors. So like this is quite understandable that the nature of the intense competitive environment within which tourism and hospitality firm operate, the importance of like physical proximity to their main market, there's a significant research into the local competition. And so they believe in like providing the best customer service. They believe in like to focus more on the customer as compared to their under competition. So, and the second thing is like relatively few firms conducted research into developing new product or services. This contrasts somewhat with small firm in other research studies where they have manifested constantly high level of innovation with regard to new service and product, and indeed are often perceived to constitute the main drivers of innovation in their industries. So they believe in like to have a something innovative product in on their self, so they can grab more customer service or attention. So the three important finding or the conclusion what we have got from this survey is that these small firms are really highly dependent on different kind of promotion methods and pricing method. So I think they need these kind of marketing tactics like pricing and promotional methods 365 days. Otherwise, they can't survive as compared to their larger competitors. So they are like highly dependent on these kind of pricing and promotion method. And second point is the finding of a marketing plan, which is a really good, encouraging finding we have got. So all the firms they are religiously following the marketing plan of 1 year or 3 years that we have seen in that presentation that they have formulated a marketing plan. It doesn't matter if it's formal or informal, but the thing is, yes, they were strict to a marketing plan. And 50% of the firm emphasizes on the customer need and services. And through the national survey, we got to know like, yes, these firms are really serious for their business and they are highly targeting customers for their customer service and quality service. So they are really putting their effort to focus on the customer need and services. So like these are the findings what we have got from the survey. Like one is the marketing plan, second is like they are totally dependent on the pricing and promotion method, and the third one is they really focused on customer service.
Hi everyone, it's Guru, and I will talk about the second article, which is interconnected with our previous article. This article has been written by Nori Jones, Richard Borgman, and Ibru Ulusoy. In this article, they have emphasized on how social media is being used in current era as a biggest tool for marketing. So I will continue with this. Hi, as Nitin described in 1990, Internet was least used for marketing, but now it is the biggest tool for marketing. Internet and social media have grown many businesses to a big extent. In this article, the research utilized a case study based on two surveys and semi-structured interviews with the owners or managers of five small companies in the western mountain region of Maine, a region described as underserved by the state departments of tourism and economic development, generally economically depressed, where the businesses are often struggling to survive. And in these regions, internet has been a boon. After being advertised on social media, they got so much economic positive impact. With the use of internet, tourism in underserved regions has been promoted with this. Businesses and some other tourism businesses got access to reach customers internationally. It did not only promote tourism businesses but also co-promoted other local businesses located in the same location. In this research, there was a limitation but still, results are long lasting. In this general, they totally supported the fact that online advertisement is the future of marketing and which we see fully in the present era. In 2019, these are some social media statistics has been released which totally evident that how social media is being used as the biggest platform for marketing, not only promoting but widely accepted by smallest to biggest firms. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, every platform is used by businesses, every small to big business. Tourism sector is purely advertised through each mode of social media. For example, LinkedIn is the largest platform for job finding. So every platform is used by different businesses. So we are clearly seeing the support of the fact that internet is marketing hub nowadays. Thanks for listening. We expect your feedback.